Bobby Slayton is here.
Oh, how are you, fellas? You know, it's such a thrill to be here in Boston. I flew in last night from L.A. I was actually sitting in my backyard yesterday morning, reading the paper in 80-degree weather, and I come here in the snow, and I'm thrilled to be here. You know, I'm working at the Comedy Connection. Not that I'm here to plug my gig. I came here to see you guys. I looked at some of that hip, tattooed, drug-induced, alternative rock and roll music that the young people love, right? Right, I'm ready to get my nipple ring and get my eyebrows pierced. What is that all about? I know that's half your listening audience. They have nose ring, eyebrow rings. Like they fell into what do you fall in a tackle box? How much crap do you need on your face? But anyway, I played at the Comedy Connection this week, and even though comedy sucks, I know your audience. See, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 20 years, and I hate stand-up comedy, but if you should see anybody this year, you should come see my show.
Why are you different, pal?
Because I will tell you why. If I can make 95% of the people laugh and maybe break up one couple, if one couple walks out of that room half as miserable as me and my wife, I know I've done some good for mankind. I'm here to teach the young people. I'm a role model for the young men of today. Me, Beavis and Butthead, the New York Dolls, all these people, they just... it's amazing to me, though, we said earlier that you guys actually have the New York Dolls in your record library.
Sure, we got everything from the genesis of punk to now. We got everything in there.
I love that stuff. The Dead Boys, Mr. Baders, Johnny Thunders. You guys are real kids who are Boston's answer to the Dolls.
So you're a real New York boy.
You know what? Because, I'm not only a New York boy, but I still listen to all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know? I still do drugs if I knew where to get them. That's why people say, Bob, you have a drug problem? Yeah, my problem is I don't know where to cop anymore. Yeah, but I would still listen to the Dolls. I have tattoos. I still get tattoos at 43 years old.
Now, let me see those tattoos again.
This is my daughter, Natasha. This is my wife, the pain in the butt, right over there. I don't show my ass to that many guys, but you two are special. And I love the fact you play such hip stuff out of this radio station, which looks like this is like the honeymooner's apartment. This is should they have condemned this building years ago?
It is.
They did.
You know what it's like? Remember Hogan's Heroes when they used to, broadcast out of that bomb shelter in the tunnel? That's what this is like. How cool is this?
Bomb shelter radio. I never thought of it that way.
So
but,
cool.
What's that other tattoo now? You only showed us a couple.
This is just a cover-up job. It was actually a stone song I got when I was 17. So I got something much more mature. I covered up with a black heart and a dragon. I got a lot of tattoos, but we're not here to...
Did you ever get one with somebody's name and then you broke up or something?
No, because I got my daughter. I knew that I would always love my daughter.
That's right.
And my wife, the little devil on my butt. I knew my wife would always be a pain in the ass. So that's what I pretty much stuck. See, you know what I hate? See, I got tattoos when tattoos were really hip. I rode a motorcycle, I shot guns, I've done drugs. Tattoos used to be a sign of rebellion. Now you got all these little college doofuses with their tattoo, And it's hard to be a rebel when you pay for it with daddy's Visa card, Hey, how come your tattoo says mom? Well, she bought it. Cool, dude.
Hey, I'm going to play something you like right now. I'll be back with Bobby Slayton in a moment.
All right.
This is the request for him, the New York Dolls. This is a song that Morrissey actually covered on tour. It's called Trash on FNX. FNX. We thought I'd flip out our guest Bobby Slayton with a couple of numbers at Dolls and Ramones.
18 years of doing stand-up comedy, traveling around the country, doing radio stations, playing comedy clubs, and which, by the way, I'll be at the Comedy Connection this weekend. If you think the New York Dolls are the greatest band of all time, then you should come see me because we have and if you don't, then go buy Kenny G and Michael Bolton. You know what? Because we were just talking about the fact that the Ramones, who are not the greatest musicians, are so great to listen to. Then you get some moron like Kenny G. I don't care how great of a musician he is. He's boring. It's horrible. It's like my wife listens to opera. Doesn't he have a great voice? Well, yeah. It doesn't mean I want to listen to it, Oh, it's so horrible. I mean, they pay farmers not to grow crops. Why can't they pay Michael Bolton not to sing? People would listen to me. I should be a politician. I can change this world. Oh, man.
So we saw you in the movies. Now, the most recent role was in Get Shorty.
And if I was famous, it would be called a cameo. But since I'm not famous, it's called a bit part. But I was a guy. Travolta went to Vegas to look for the guy that owned the mob money. And I was a casino boss. And I sent him to L.A. to track down Gene Hackman and this guy. So now, if I didn't do that, Travolta would have been stuck in Vegas playing Keno. There wouldn't have been a movie. I was a pivotal role in that movie, although nobody gives me any credit. Of course, in Ed Wood, when Bela Lugosi was dying and he was on the variety show, I was a variety show host. That actually has like 4 or 5 scenes, but they cut those out.
Really?
Oh, and I've come so close to getting so many movie parts, which is why people should come see me now in a comedy club, because...
Soon you're going to bust out, baby.
One of these days. I'll probably wind up like the Dolls and the Real Kids, just working in the sewer somewhere doing nothing. It's all us major talents. People want to see Pauly Shore. People are morons. I mean, Pauly Shore's playing at the Comedy Connection next week, and he packs the rooms, he gets laid, he gets drugs, he makes money. And to me, that's what life's all about. But, people want mediocrity. You know what I mean? People think Roger Moore is a better James Bond than Sean Connery.
No way. It's a joke.
People watch Leno instead of Letterman. People are just stupid. But, hey, that's why they have instructions on soup and shampoo. People can't quite figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like when I buy soup, I understand that sometimes you got to say add a can of water and sometimes you don't. But when you need heat and serve, you know, is that really necessary to lather and rinse? I mean, how stupid are you? What are you going to get, like soup and shampoo mixed up? It's soup and shampoo, you jackass. Figure it out. Really shouldn't be helping people. We really shouldn't help them that much. I mean, you ever pick up the paper and there's stories about people getting hit by a train? Now, how do you not see a train coming? Was it like a Roadrunner cartoon where they paint a tunnel on the side of a cliff and a train comes out of nowhere, you moron? What are you, some kind of pinhead?